Box here. So we got a little bit to talk about this morning. I want to talk about Most Feared. Is it the best promo ever so far in Madden Ultimate Team history? I want to talk about a glitch blitz that's going to take over and the repercussions of leaving a glitch in the game that everybody's known about. We're going to talk about pack odds, but we'll hit that a little bit more in Market Monday tonight. And then maybe, I don't know, we'll dabble in Team of the Week a little bit. But let's talk about Most Feared first before we get into the glitch blitz, which I don't know what you guys are here for, but that's what we're going to talk about. Most Feared. Okay, itself. First of all, can part 3 keep up with part 2 and 1? 2 was wild, right? When you look at the number of cards that 2 brought us, and even, I mean, part 1 had some great ones too, but like Brandon Marshall, awesome. Moss, awesome. It's crazy that they brought like the 2 best receivers in the game, and like Moss wasn't even the best receiver in the day of his drop. Lewis, Lawrence Taylor. Then we had some part 1 ones right there, but overall, Most Feared, they're bringing a little bit more animated art, something we haven't seen since Golden Ticket last year, so that's new-ish, like, we'll just say ish, to the game. The cards themselves, great. House rules, phenomenal. Love the house rules, the change to objectives lists. Those are okay too, right? People are like freaking out about the 2,000 points in house rules. And like we said here on the channel, they're going to give us something that we score like 80 points a game on with just like a touchdown or two. So overall, like, promos are starting to get a lot alike, and they've been getting that way for the last like 3 or 4 years, where it's like sets within sets within sets. But it's kind of like, the players around them. I sold a Marshall that we invested in. It's kind of like the players around it, the players they bring out, how well they balance the attributes. Like, I didn't think, like, I know we all like are worried about Madden dying once we all reach 99 speed here very soon, and that's a very real concern, and we really hope it doesn't happen. But you know what? That's for future us. We live our life 1/4 mile at a time, so we'll worry about that down the road. But like release 2, release 1, it is sets within sets, so the same old thing. But like they've had some decent solid cards. You're able to make a very good team, a very good budget team, just by doing sets, keeping the Most Feared 90 overalls that come out of these and selling the Master Card. It's very easy. You can do this through many different sets. So overall, let me know what you guys. I want to see, like, and maybe we'll talk about this more in a future video, but let me know in the comment section right now, what is the best promo of all time? Like, how does this Most Feared stack up? Am I too much into it right now to, like, kind of see and judge it? We haven't seen part 3. It's going to be very hard for part 3 to keep up with at least these 3 players in part 2. But I want to hear, because, like, when you go to Most Feareds of years past, like, we just look at, like, last year, we had like Palomalu, which is awesome, a great get for a mastered comeback, but he wasn't like that good overall. Like Palomalu ran a 4.33, insane. He's like 90 speed, a physical freak, 90 speed. I don't know. It was kind of disappointing to see that 90 speed on Palomalu, and other stages at the time had like 91. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. It was the sets within sets, but like, the Cauldron was okay. I thought solos this year have been pretty decent. We're getting a lot of 90 overalls. I think we've got like 10 free 90 overalls or something by now, just by playing the game. Escape from Castle Jacobson. It was a nice mix-up last year, but overall, I felt like last year didn't have like that it factor that this year I feel like has it. They did have a few house rules last year, right here. And I think the only promos that I'd say, now here's like Madden 16's Ultimate Team, Scary Good with like keys and stuff. It was alright. Like, the good thing was back then was the morph. You could argue the morph was a downside to this year. For like a few days, it was really fun. Like, it would have been really fun in house rules to have guys morph solos. That's fine. But having an online play weekend league, it got kind of annoying. I'm glad they did nerf it. We'll see how long. I don't remember when the strat cards go away. Probably early November. But with that said, like, the only better promos that I can remember, just straight off the top of my head, obviously, like, the gift promos, like, freezes and stuff, and the reason that, like, some of the freezes were so good, like Madden 20, is we had loopholes, right? Loopholes would provide us unlimited coins and training, but that wasn't, like, intentional, right? Like, this promo, most of what we're doing is intentional by EA, except for the morph, so there's always some way of unintentionally, like, EA slips something into the game, and, they're the, I guess they're usually the Bill Cosby of this game, slipping stuff into our drinks, but this time and a lot of other times we reverse Uno card them, and they don't like it. If you do want to like something, like the sponsor. Rock Bottom Coins is the #1 place to get your Madden coins. If you make coins for my videos, sell them to Rock Bottom. If you're buying, use my code GUTBOX for 10% off. So anyways, like I said, let me know what you guys' favorite promos of all time is. And I'll go back and look at them maybe for a video when Most Feared ends as a wrap-up. Then we'll compare them and see what we liked and didn't like. All right, let's talk about oh, one more thing about the strat cards. Like, look what they could do with the strat cards, right? I really hope they keep down that path. What they do, like abilities next, like what they can do with these strat cards. It's you know, up to the imagination. They can go as far as their coding skills can take them. So we'll see. All right, this glitch blitz. Let's talk about it, right? So basically, in the A gap is the opponent's user. What my opponent's gonna do, or what Mills is gonna do right here. So we put this out 19 hours ago. And so what he does, motion over, it's a play action play. He's blocking an extra tight end, trying to block his running back. Watch what the opponent does. So he gets that speed burst, right? He gets the speed burst glitch that's in the game right now, and then just comes through the A gap and tackles the quarterback, okay? So a lot of competitive players who argue that this speed glitch was good for the game because it's good for defense and the game is so offensively focused that anything good for the defense is good. Now, they had not seen this fully evolve into what it can be, which is what oftentimes happens with these glitches. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more for you guys. It happens a lot of time with these glitches. Like, right, we see the initial use and people are using it like, oh, just to like use or run around, cover some routes and play a little bit better defense. But then people realize, oh wait, I can just insta sack the quarterback using the speed burst glitch, okay? So that's what it's kind of run to. Now a lot of people that their tone was, leave it alone, it's fine, don't worry, it's okay for the health of the game, see something like this, and they're going to start to run in something like this, especially if you're on the top end of the ladder, which I don't understand why we care that much about competitive Madden. It just makes no sense to me. But they're gonna start running into this in their tournaments and stuff. It'll probably be, the thing is, like, it'll probably be banned in a tournament, right? It'll probably start to get banned in the tournament, and then we'll have to deal with it ourselves in the ladders. And they're like, oh, whatever, we'll fix it, we fix it. So I hope this is, you know, one of the top priorities for EA. But basically what the opponent does, if you don't know what the speed burst glitch is, at the snap of the ball, if you hit X or A, like you're tackling a guy, right? You're tackling the guy, swoop your controller, right? Oh, wait, can you see that? Swoop your thumbstick. Wait, it's this way. Swoop your thumbstick, hit A, swoop your thumbstick, and then basically what you're doing, I guess he's doing the swoop. You see how he moves that way? You see how he moves to the right? So he's hitting A, moving to the right, and then he's going through. And you get a speed burst. It's what, like, if I get stuck on my defensive lineman, got a speed burst. Gotta hit A, do the swoop, and then Warren Sapp's the best user in the world. You can do it consistently. Just practice it, dudes. This is not very hard. There's not a skill gap to get the speed burst. The only thing is, if you screw it up, sometimes after 2 to 3 seconds, or even 1 to 2 seconds, your guy falls over, like he's, like, you know, diving. So it's a part of, like, you know, Clint's tackling mechanics, the warp tackles, and then the people can just warp into their favor. So it's awful. It's awful. I hope the people that were arguing in favor of the speed burst glitch realize the folly and what the problem with leaving glitches in the game is, and once they're fully discovered and exploited, how awful this game gets. So there you go. The speed burst glitch, the get through the A gap, hover there. This, by the way, this is at $1.326. I didn't say that. $326. This person's using on it, but it's probably not exclusive to $326, right? Clint messed up $326 in the last patch because they can't get weak boxed. Stupid. I swear. Why do they keep taking away weak box, right? Are they that embarrassed about their product? Like, oh, people wouldn't get pancaked like that. Don't go into dollar formations to stop the run. But people can do it now because this game sucks, right? Because Clint sucks. If you got a vision, stick with it, right? On weak boxing. Now, there's some visions that you have that are just stupid, right? What you've done to cover 3, it's basically unusable. Bunch just bombs it every single time. So, like, there's some things, okay, that's not a hard and fast rule, but weak boxing is something you shouldn't have gotten away from, because people can just come out and do stuff like this. Well, you can do this on multiple formations, but $326, that's a different conversation altogether. All right, so that's what I want to talk about. Pack odds themselves, I want to talk about here a little bit. Pack odds on the market got raised. It's looking like every 3 weeks for pack odds raises, and I don't want to encroach too much on the market Monday and the effects on the market that this kind of has. Now, if you recognize last week, and in part 1 of Most Feared, it made training go up, right? The training price of coins per training went up if you take a look at the training spreadsheet. Now, I didn't update this on Sunday, so this is like out of date. These prices are probably a little higher than this, but basically what's happened is the price has gone back down, right? These things were trending mid to high 20s. Now they're down to 23-ish here for the 89s. I know 83s you can snipe very cheaply too, because people are doing that reroll and selling their 83s. I think if you're doing the Most Feared reroll and you're arbitraging, you're trading over. Arbitrage, as you know, is buying cheap training and rolling it and converting it to more expensive training and selling it for profit. if you're arbitraging over, like, I think you just quick sell your 83s, right? Like 83s basically minned out for a lot of stuff. Let me take a look. Marshall went up in price. So once again, wrong one. Once again, the buying limiteds before they go out of packs and selling them once they're there. I'm stepping all over Market Monday. It worked again. This guy was like 450 to 500K. You could have bought him for on Sunday night. So that's still probable. The 83s look like the quick sell out of the method. But pack odds every 3 weeks or so. It's our current tracking. Team of the week. Who's coming for team of the week? Let's find out today on twitch.tv/gutfox, where we will go over every single game. We do film reviews on Mondays. We watch every single football game over there and give our thoughts, make fun of football teams. If you get your sensitive feelings hurt by me making fun of your favorite team, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. I'm sorry. Avoid it. Avoid it at all costs. All right. Anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you guys liked. Please like. Please subscribe. It's free. We're going for 100K. We hit 80K yesterday. I hope we're going to make it. We're all going to make it. See you guys in a bit.